And we had some of our own people that turned us out to them. Read it out.
2 Maccabees 4 verse 15.
Right.
Not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
That's what they like. Our own people. They love the glory of the Grecians best of all. They want to be football stars, basketball stars. They want to be on TV, man. They tattooed up, inked up like who? They want to be glorified in America. Read it.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
It's going to be trouble, man. None of those basketball trophies ain't going to do you no good. If they're in this race war, read it out.
For they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they follow so earnestly, and unto whom they desired to be like in all things.
They had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they follow so earnestly. The same thing's going to happen in America. You love this custom in America. You love what they got set up in America. You love what they put out for you in America. And you don't want to deny it. You don't even want to stop calling yourself an American. You don't want to acknowledge your own nationality, man. Read it again.
2 Maccabees 4:16. By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them. For they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they followed so earnestly, and unto whom they desired to be like in all things.
Right?
For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of the Most High.
Not a light thing, man, to do wickedly against the laws of the Heavenly Father.
But the time following shall declare these things.
But the time following is going to break it all down. We're going to pick this back up in another day. So with that, shalom. Right. Right. Back once again. We're trying this one more time on the other side. That's got a serious thing going on. Here now, check this out here. What we're going to do here, we're going to read in Malachi. We're going to do something about the preachers in the earth. The preachers in the earth, because that's who we need to deal with. The preachers in the earth are a cause of a lot of problems. A lot of reasons why a lot of people go astray. Why a lot of people, they go against the Lord because of what they hear from the preacher. Right? So read it. Come back to Malachi, read it from 5.
Malachi 2 and 5. My covenant was with him of life and peace.
Right?
And I gave them to him for the fear wherewith he feared me.
Right.
And was afraid before my name.
That's the Most High talking about Levi, the tribe of Levi. He made a covenant with him, a covenant of peace, because Levi feared him and feared before his name. That's the problem that's in the earth right now. Nobody's fearing the Heavenly Father. They think the Most High is non-existent. They act like it don't apply. So they do all that they can do to go against this vibration. That's a sore mistake, because the Heavenly Father is real. That's why he set men up to preach and to bring it out. So what? As we watch all the people in the earth and the things that they do and get their minds into, the same thing, you're going to watch us and see what we get into and get our heads into. And watch how this word goes. Read it.
Malachi 2 and 6.
Yes.
The law of truth was in his mouth.
Right.
And iniquity was not found in his lips.
It's not about that. You can't come out with no lies, man. That's the first prerequisite of being a preacher. You must not be a liar. You must not be a liar. Give me that. Mark, read that. Give me Mark 12, 13, and 14. Read on.
Malachi 2 and 6. The law of truth was in his mouth, and iniquity was not found in his lips.
Right.
He walked with me in peace and equity, and did turn many away from iniquity.
He did turn many away from wickedness. That's what Levi did. That's what the tribe of Levi did. That's what Aaron did, the first high priest. Now we got everybody in the earth, everybody talking about they're a preacher and they're a priest. Since the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, West Indians and Puerto Ricans went into captivity. Now we went into captivity and became slaves. And the Lord sent this book into captivity with us. The Bible, our antiquities, our history. Read it. Give me that 3:16. Right here.
Malachi.
Hold that. Come on. 12:13.
Mark 12:13. And they sent it to him certain of the Pharisees,
Right.
and of the Herodians,
Right.
to catch him in his words.
Right.
And when they were come, he said unto them, Master, we know that thou art true, and carest for no man.
We know that thou art true and carest for no man. Read it.
Without regard is not the person of men,
Christ didn't regard the person of men. He didn't regard the person of men. Read on.
but teaches the way of the Most High, the truth.
But he teaches the word of the Heavenly Father in truth and in sincerity. Come on.
It is lawful.
Stop there. That's good. That's the point that we want to bring out. This is not about respect of persons. It's not about if the policeman's there, the so-called white man's there, the Chinaman's over there, and the African's over there. Everybody needs to know how this thing really goes. Everybody's in the mix. Everybody's back is against the wall. Show that. Bring this out. Come on.
Malachi 3:16. Then they that fear the Lord spake often one to another.
This would happen in ancient times. This would happen amongst the 12 tribes of Israel. They that feared the Lord, they spake often one to another and talked about how they fear the Heavenly Father. Come on.
And the Lord hearkened and heard it.
And the Most High, He hearkened. He heard it. Read it.
And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that fear the Lord and that thought upon his name.
That's what this Bible's for, man. That's what this book is for. It's for the sincere brothers and sisters, man. Bring it back. Sincerity. Read it.
Malachi 2 verse 6. 2 verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge,
Right.
and they should seek the Lord at his mouth.
They should seek the Lord, the priest's mouth. Read it.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of
He's
hosts.
the messenger of the Heavenly Father, man. Come on.
But ye are departed out of the way.
But we, so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans, out of the way. Everybody's running around in America and calling themselves Catholic, Baptist, Protestant, talking about their religions, calling Al Sharpton, Creflo Dollar, and all these guys, you talking about you're in the religion. And the Bible doesn't say anything about joining religion, man. And we tell you this thing over and over and over. Moses, like the brother talking about Moses, he prophesied for 100 years, man. 100 years while he built that ark. Noah, that's what I said. I said Moses. Noah, he prophesied for 100 years while he built that ark. And nobody heard him. Everybody ran about their business. They still went partying. They still went married, giving in marriage, and getting married, or having sex. They still ran around and did all the things that were in their head. They disregarded Noah and everything he had to say. Same thing going on today, man. They disregard what we got to say. There's brothers throughout the country saying the same things about America. Talk to your co-workers, man. Who can't see it? If you can see what's going on in America, what's your plan, man? What's your plan? Read it out.
Malachi 2 verse 8. But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
You caused many to stumble at this word. Read it.
Ye have corrupted